Welcome. Today, we'll walk you through using Gemini's web app for generating stunning images with your own prompts. Whether you're a creative professional or just exploring AI art, Gemini offers a powerful, user-friendly platform. In this video, we'll cover everything from signing in to refining your results, ensuring you get the most out of Gemini's image generation features. Let's get started by understanding what you need before jumping into the creative process. Before you begin, make sure you have a Google account and are signed in at Gemini Google.com app. You'll also need Gemini Access that supports image generation. Check your plan to confirm this feature is included. A reliable browser and a stable internet connection are essential for a smooth experience. With these basics in place, you're ready to dive into Gemini's creative workflow. Let's move on to launching the app and starting your first image prompt. Get started, open your preferred browser and navigate to the Gemini web app. Sign in using your Google account credentials. Once logged in, you'll see Gemini's clean and intuitive interface. This is your creative playground, where you'll input prompts and generate images. Familiarize yourself with the layout, especially the image generation section, as it will be central to your workflow. Now, let's explore how to start a new image prompt. Look for a button labeled Generate Image or New Image, often represented by an icon. Clicking this opens the image prompt field, where your creativity begins. This is where you'll paste or type your detailed prompt. Take a moment to explore any additional options or settings available in this section, as they can help you customize your results. Ready to craft your first prompt? Let's see how to do it effectively. Paste one of your sample prompts into the prompt box. The more detailed your description, the better the results. Include specifics about the subject, setting, environment, style, lighting, and props. For example, you might describe a photorealistic scene with a particular character, clothing, and background. Don't hesitate to be as descriptive as possible. Gemini responds well to clear, vivid instructions. Next, let's talk about adding negative constraints to refine your output. Image AIs, including Gemini, allow you to specify what you don't want in your image. This is done through negative prompts or by using language like avoid or excluding. For example, you might add, avoid blurry, duplicate faces, bad anatomy, or watermarks. Including these constraints helps Gemini understand your preferences and produce cleaner, more accurate images. Now, let's look at how to fine-tune your image's composition and quality. Gemini's interface offers options. You can specify the aspect ratio, resolution, and style modifiers for your image. For example, choose a 2:3 aspect ratio for a cinematic look, select the highest resolution for detailed results, and add style tags like photorealistic or ultra-sharp. These settings give you greater control over the final output, ensuring your image matches your vision. Once you've set these, you're ready to generate your image. With your prompt and settings in place, click the Generate or Create button. Gemini will process your request, which may take a few moments depending on the complexity of your prompt and current server load. Be patient. Detailed images can require extra time. Once the image is ready, it will appear in the results area. Now, let's review your generated image and see how to refine it if needed. Take a close look at the generated image. Check for details like lighting, proportions, and the presence of all desired props. If something isn't quite right, maybe the lighting is off or a prop is missing, return to your prompt and refine your descriptions. Emphasize what you want more clearly, restate any negative constraints, and regenerate the image. Repeat this process until you're satisfied with the result. Next, let's save your masterpiece. Once you have an image you love, use Gemini's download or save function. Choose your preferred format, PNG or JPG, and give your file a descriptive name for easy organization. Saving your images ensures you can access and use them later, whether for presentations, portfolios, or personal projects. Now, let's explore how to create variations if you want to experiment further with your results. Some versions of Gemini let you generate variations on an image. This is perfect if you like one version's pose, but want to change the lighting or background. Simply select the variation option and adjust your prompt or settings as needed. Experimenting with variations can help you discover new creative possibilities and fine-tune your vision. Let's see how sample prompts look when adapted for Gemini. Here, how to use Gemini for a commercialized figure prompt. Ask Gemini to generate a 1:7 scale scooter figure in a realistic style, placed on a computer desk with a transparent acrylic base. On the screen, show the ZBrush modeling process, and next to it, a BANDAI-style toy box with the original artwork. This level of detail helps Gemini create a scene that's both realistic and visually engaging. A highly detailed photorealistic scene, describe a miniature action figure on a wooden office desk. Specify clothing, tattoos, accessories, and props like a soda can and keyboard. Mention the toy packaging with bold graphics and a computer monitor showing a 3D sculpt. Use style tags like ultra-sharp realism and include negative constraints such as avoiding blurry faces or bad anatomy. This ensures a crisp, professional result. Create a cinematic image. Prompt Gemini for a young Bangladeshi man on a giant mecha's shoulder, wearing a red hoodie and holding a glowing blue katana. Describe the mecha's colors, cityscape background, and lighting. Specify a 2:3 aspect ratio and high-angle shot for dramatic effect. The more vivid your description, the more striking the result. Let's look at one more example for variety. For dynamic racing poster, ask Gemini to depict the same person in 3 perspectives: close-up, profile with helmet, and full body in a red Ducati suit on a motorcycle. Specify background color, suit textures, sponsor logos, and lighting style. Add negative constraints to avoid unrealistic features. This approach helps Gemini generate a glossy, cinematic poster that stands out. Let's wrap up with some final tips. Get the best results from Gemini. Always be as specific as possible in your prompts. Use negative constraints to avoid unwanted elements, and experiment with settings like aspect ratio and style. Don't hesitate to refine and regenerate until you're satisfied. Saving and organizing your images will make future projects easier. With practice, you'll master Gemini's image generation and unlock endless creative possibilities. Thanks for watching.